As the sunlight streamed through the clouds, Jesus stepped into a bustling Starbucks. He wore jeans, a white Oxford shirt, and white Converse sneakers. Enjoying the familiar aroma and sounds of the café, he looked around for a moment. Then, he waved at Tom, who was wiping down a table.
Hey Tom, good to see you. Has Mr. B shown up yet? I can't seem to find him.
Jesus asked. Tom smiled and shook his head.
Hi there. No, I haven't seen him yet, but we've got a lot of new faces today, so I might have missed him.
Min, watching the scene, smiled and pointed to a man in the corner. He had short hair and was wearing a gray tracksuit. Jesus followed her, finger and spotted the man.
Buddha, is that you?
Jesus exclaimed as he walked over. Buddha grinned.
Yes, it's me. I changed my look to blend in more and avoid all the stares.
Jesus laughed.
You almost had me fooled. The outfit and new hairstyle look great.
Buddha scratched his head, a bit shy.
Thanks. It feels a bit strange, but it's comfy.
As they approached the counter, Min gave a friendly nod.
Back again? The usual?
Yes, please.
Jesus replied.
But today, I'll have a cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso.
As they sat down with their drinks, DeShawn walked in with his usual swagger and said,
Hey, B, mind if I join you?
Not at all.
Buddha said, pointing to an empty chair. DeShawn sat down, looked at Jesus, and asked,
Yo, man, now that I think about it, I don't think I caught your name yet. What's your name?
Jesus and Buddha exchanged a quick look. Just as Jesus was about to speak, Buddha blurted out,
It's Jess. Yeah, this guy's name is Jess for sure.
Jesus chuckled at Buddha's awkward performance. As they chatted, Olivia entered with her bright eyes and curly blonde hair.
Hey everyone, today I'm meeting my dad. He brought me here because he loves this Starbucks surrounded by nature. Mr. Parker will join us after work, and my dad will pick me up later.
Tom, who was wiping tables, came over.
Hi, Olivia. You seem excited. What's up?
Olivia beamed.
Yes, I'm meeting Uncle Parker here today. But hey everyone, I have a fun game to suggest. How about we play 20 questions? It would be great to do it with DC's Superman, but let's do it with the MCU since you all like it. What do you think? Oh, MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Jesus looked intrigued.
MCU? 20 questions? How does that work?
Olivia explained with a smile.
It's simple. Someone thinks of an Avengers character, and the rest ask yes or no questions to guess who it is. You have to figure it out in 20 questions or less.
Buddha tilted his head, curious.
So, we ask yes or no questions to guess the character?
Exactly.
Olivia said.
Like, is the character a member of the Avengers? Does everyone understand?
Tom, who loved to be a part of everything, was listening to all of their conversations. He hesitated to join the 20 questions game because he was afraid of Min's nagging. Min, who was quick to catch on, looked at Tom and said,
Go ahead, Tom, join in.
Tom's eyes lit up.
Really? Awesome, I'm in.
Jesus turned to Min.
Min, you're joining too, right?
Min nodded shyly, and the game began. Olivia started.
Okay, I've got a character. Ask away.
Is the character a member of the Avengers?
Jesus asked playfully.
Yes.
Olivia replied, grinning.
Is the character male?
Buddha asked calmly.
Yes.
Olivia nodded. DeShawn leaned forward, interested.
Does the character have super strength?
Yes.
Olivia said, enjoying the game.
Does the character have green skin and huge muscles?
Tom asked excitedly. Olivia shook her head, laughing.
Huh? You're basically asking me to give you the answer no.
Min, cleaning the coffee machine, asked,
Is the character stronger than Superman?
Definitely not.
Olivia replied, a bit exasperated.
Thor.
Jesus guessed confidently.
Correct.
Olivia clapped.
Your turn, Jess.
After a moment's thought, Jesus nodded.
Okay, I've got one.
Is the character an Avenger?
Min asked quietly, serving a caramel macchiato.
Yes?
Jesus confirmed.
Is the character male?
DeShawn asked, leaning back in his chair.
No.
Jesus said with a mysterious smile.
Does the character use advanced technology?
Tom asked while handing a coffee to a customer.
Yes, but what counts as advanced? Anyway, my answer is yes.
Jesus replied.
Is the character a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist?
Buddha asked with a smile.
Yes. But that question had multiple questions within it.
Jesus said, looking puzzled. From a nearby table, a man shouted,
Tony!
Correct. Tony Stark, Iron Man.
Jesus confirmed, and everyone turned to look at the man who guessed. He was talking to a brown-haired boy.
Oh, Tony! You spilled your hot chocolate everywhere.
Everyone laughed. Handing a pink drink to a customer, Min suddenly said,
Iron Man!
Surprised by her own loud voice, Min blushed and smiled shyly.
Min, you're right.
Jesus gave her a thumbs up.
Your turn.
After a moment's thought, Min nodded.
Okay, I'm ready.
Is the character an Avenger?
Olivia asked, bouncing in her seat.
Yes.
Min answered with a small smile.
Is the character male?
DeShawn asked smoothly.
Yes.
Min nodded.
Does the character use a shield?
Tom asked, wide-eyed.
Yes.
Min sighed with a frustrated expression.
Captain American.
Buddha said confidently. Everyone burst into laughter, some even spitting out their drinks. Buddha didn't understand why.
Oh, Jesus, B, Captain American?
DeShawn laughed. Buddha found it more amusing that DeShawn said Jesus in front of Jesus than his own mistake of saying Captain American.
Wrong.
Min made an X with her hands. Jesus said leisurely,
Captain America.
Correct. But since Jess just had a turn, let B go next.
Min said clearly. Buddha nodded and muttered to himself before announcing,
I've got one.
Is the character an Avenger?
Olivia asked softly.
No.
Buddha replied playfully.
Is the character male?
Jesus asked with interest.
Yes.
Buddha confirmed.
Does the character have superpowers?
Tom asked while arranging bananas.
No.
Buddha shook his head.
Is the character known for archery skills?
Min asked.
Yes.
Buddha nodded.
Hawkeye.
DeShawn said confidently.
Correct.
Buddha clapped.
Your turn, DeShawn.
DeShawn nodded.
Okay, I've got one. Fire away.
As the questioning continued, the outside grew darker. Now it was Tom's turn to choose a character. He winked.
All right, I've got one. Let's start.
Is the character an Avenger?
Olivia asked, jumping up.
Nope.
Tom replied.
Is the character male?
Jesus asked.
Not really.
Tom nodded.
Is not really an answer?
Jesus asked.
Oh, sorry. I mean, no, the character isn't male.
Tom laughed.
Does the character use magic?
Min asked while preparing a drink.
Nope.
Tom answered.
Does the character use science and technology?
Buddha asked quietly.
Yes?
Tom replied. DeShawn asked excitedly.
Is the character a muscular green monster exposed to radiation?
No.
Tom grinned. A nearby elderly lady sipping Earl Grey tea interjected.
You should ask just one question at a time. That way it's fair for everyone. That's how we played 20 questions back in my day.
Everyone agreed and continued playing by the traditional rules.
Is the character a secret agent?
Olivia asked.
Nope.
Tom replied, smiling.
Is the character human?
Jesus asked.
No.
Tom answered.
Is the character skilled in combat?
Buddha asked.
Yes?
Tom nodded. DeShawn's eyes lit up as he asked.
Is it Black Panther?
Nope, remember I said not human. Try again.
Min, serving a customer, asked.
Is the character from the US?
Yes?
Tom answered. Olivia, looking thoughtful, asked.
Does the character use a shield?
Tom smiled.
No, remember we already had Captain American? Haha, someone else, another question.
Jesus asked, eyes twinkling.
Is the character a villain?
Tom nodded.
Yes?
Is it Loki?
Buddha asked cautiously. Tom shook his head with a smile.
No, but good guess.
DeShawn asked.
Is the character an AI?
Wow, yes.
Olivia smiled.
Ultron.
Tom gave a thumbs up.
Correct. Well done.
Min, who had been quiet, asked.
Tom, how is Ultron from the US? It's just AI.
Tom responded confidently.
Well, Ultron was created by Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, who are American. So, his origin is US-based, like attributing a machine to its country of invention.
Everyone nodded, impressed by Tom's explanation. The game continued, with everyone sharing their knowledge of the MCU and growing closer. Soon, Parker entered Starbucks. He greeted everyone.
Hey, what are you all up to?
Everyone welcomed Parker warmly, especially Olivia, who ran to him for a hug.
Parker, you're late. We've been playing the most awesome quiz game, 20 questions, MCU themed.
Hey, Parker, know your MCU.
DeShawn teased, laughing. Parker smiled at DeShawn.
Sounds fun. Can I join? Marvel Cinematic Universe, right?
Of course.
Of course.
Everyone replied. DeShawn gave Parker a thumbs up. Parker sat down and joined the game. Since he had just arrived, they decided to give him the opportunity to ask the question. Parker smiled.
All right, I've got one. Ask away.
Is the character an Avenger?
Olivia asked.
Yes?
Parker replied.
Is the character male?
Jesus asked.
No?
Parker replied.
Does the character have superpowers?
Buddha asked.
Yes?
Parker nodded.
Does the character have a tragic backstory?
Tom asked.
Yes?
Parker replied. Min suddenly interjected.
Does the character live without their parents?
Parker nodded.
Yes, that's right.
DeShawn asked cautiously.
Is it Wanda?
Parker smiled and nodded.
Yes, Wanda Maximoff, correct?
But strangely, Olivia was silent. Noticing her sadness, everyone looked at her. She had her head down with a sad expression. As Parker tried to comfort her, Tom started to speak.
Oleg Maximoff and Irina Maximoff were Wanda and Pietro Maximoff's parents. They died in a bombing during the Sokovia Civil War. It's truly tragic when a child can't live with their parents.
Tom, stop it.
Min glared at Tom. Olivia's tears started to fall. Min shot Tom a fierce look, and he finally realized the mood, lowering his head and staying quiet. Buddha gently held Olivia's hand and said softly,
Olivia, the sadness you're feeling is completely natural. But remember, your parents' love for you never goes away. It's always there, even if you're apart.
Olivia looked up at Buddha, wiping her tears.
Really?
Absolutely.
Buddha smiled.
And all of us here are your friends. We're always here to listen to you.
Like Superman?
Olivia asked Buddha.
Does Superman give counseling these days?
Tom, please.
Min said, exasperated. Everyone laughed. Tom's comment lightened the mood a bit. Buddha said with a kind smile.
Tom always has a way of brightening the atmosphere.
Jesus added warmly.
Olivia, whenever you feel down, come talk to us. We'll always be here for you, right, Parker?
Absolutely. Meeting you at Starbucks is one of the best things I've done this year. Olivia, your smile is so bright it could make Jesus, Buddha, and Allah your fans.
Parker said. Jesus and Buddha laughed contentedly. Olivia smiled.
Really? Thanks, Parker, and everyone. I'm so happy to have met you all. It's like when my dad gave me the Magic Mixie's Magical Misting Crystal Ball for my birthday.
Magic what? Anyway, it sounds amazing.
Parker laughed, and everyone joined in. New customers continued to join the game, making the atmosphere even warmer. They shared questions and guesses about the MCU, bonding over their shared interests. From the entrance, a loud voice called,
"Olivia, honey!"
It was Olivia's dad, Noah. Olivia grumbled under her breath,
I wish Dad would stop calling me honey. I'm a big 7-year-old now. It makes me feel like I'm still 6.
Jesus, Buddha, and Parker chuckled at her remark. Noah warmly greeted Parker and thanked him for being kind to Olivia. After a brief chat with Min at the counter about a previous funny incident, they both laughed and shook hands. While her dad went to the counter, Olivia spoke to the people she had played 20 questions with.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to you, I feel like I've gained a lot of strength. Actually, I'm a very strong girl, so I only get sad occasionally. Today just happens to be one of those days. Please don't think I'm a sad girl who feels down every day.
The people were surprised by her boldness, which was hard to believe coming from a 7-year-old. But there was no doubt that Olivia was a lovable child. As Olivia and Noah were getting ready to leave, she waved to everyone left behind and said,
Next time I see my dad, let's meet again. Promise? You all have to promise.
Parker, mimicking Olivia's dad, playfully replied,
Sure, honey, see you again.
Olivia laughed and gave him a mock glare, while Jesus and Buddha watched the scene with sparkling eyes.
Isn't this place beautiful?
Here? Starbucks?
No, here, this world.